Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. Back to Animal Crossing today. Get back to Halo later. Maybe on the weekend or something. Hard to play a big adventure game, I think, when you only have a few hours. Please like, share, follow. Plus it stretches out Halo's life a bit that way. Make the fine wine, or whatever that saying is. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Switched back to different capture cards, so we got a mixture sounds there. Switched back to different capture cards, so we got a mixture sounds there. Good, sounds like everything is functioning as expected. Let's press A. So got a new poll up there. Hopefully that's showing up for you now. Don't forget to like, share, and follow if you haven't followed. I put some new videos on YouTube today, so always check those out later when you're YouTubing it up. Got their controller ready. Chaseman, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Alright. What's Isabel have to say today? Just good evening, everyone. It's telling us the time. It's almost the end of January. Can you believe it? There isn't any news to speak of, but... Oh! Fire Devil, thank you for liking. I looked at my horoscope for the day and I'm gonna have good luck. There you go. How's the weekend? I don't mind that band. It's a pretty good band, The Weekend. Just kidding. I know you meant the actual weekend, not the band. It's been okay, I guess. Went by really quickly, as weekends do. Following all the news and stuff that's going on, and apparently the ALEXA is down right now. There's a big spike at 5 o'clock on Down Detector. You like The Weekend? Are you talking about the band or the weekend? Thank you for liking House of Hydra. Alright. And so she's lucky. She's so lucky. Alright. What do we got today? How do you like my cardigan or whatever that is? I got space. Maybe I got some new flowers. You never know. Got some fruit. Party chat is down. I wonder if it's related because the ALEXA is down too. So that means like maybe Amazon Web Services or something. So it could be that, some of these big cloud things, there's a big provider or something having a problem. I mean, it's not. It's, there's big storms going on down east. So maybe some of them got affected. That shouldn't have hit us too hard though. But it could knock out some of the big cloud providers, I guess. I don't know where they keep things, but they got to be redundant. Oh, he gave me a hat. I don't know. Who knows, man? What do you guys want? S. Does that mean we got up? Oh, we went down and... I don't know. Try displaying furniture that's all the same color. Well, crap. I don't know if I went down. I can't remember what the points are before. Maybe I should keep that. I can see the points. Alright, we got Mr. KK. Alright, let's put the new music on and see if it's any good. They call him Mr. K, Mr. K. Oh, crap, I already had that one. 3,000 bells down the drain. I like the metal one. Alright, and that kind of hurt my neck almost, so I gotta be careful. Oh, Raymond wants to visit. I'm trapped. Maybe Raymond likes metal. Get in here, Raymond. What do you want to do? Play a game? He's checking in on me. That's nice, because I was gone for a couple days playing Halo. Oh, look, he's giving me a pumpkin. Oh, he wants to play a game. We'll play a game. Let's play high card, low card, Raymond. Oh, wait, you should go through the rules. Yeah? No, I know it. We played high card, low card about 100 times, Raymond. Number 3. I think there's a good chance it'll be higher. Higher. It's a 2. They'll be very unlucky. You ready? Here we go. 6. We win. Just what we needed was a boa parka. Let's try it on, eh? Oh, it's an orange he gave me. That was a pumpkin. Well, that's pretty nice, eh? Yeah, here's the insider tour, dude. Maybe he'll follow me to the basement. I'll show everybody the basement. We got money everywhere on the floor. We got a trophy. We got some food. It's probably stale by now. A bunch of hospital beds. Alexa's back. Well, there you go. Oh, he's got to go. He had enough after seeing that. Oh, crap. I told him to stay. Didn't mean to. All right, let's go upstairs. You can see the luxurious bathroom. Look at that. My real bathroom is the size of this little hot tub right here. But this is the bathroom to beat bathrooms. Look at that. There's a gold toilet. There's a bidet. There's another toilet. There's 2 urinals and a squat toilet. So it's got everybody. Is mine? It was down earlier. Alexa, are you alive? Alexa, stop. It appears that Alexa's back online. Maybe they got it taken care of. Alright, Raymond. Go back here and look. Look at, there's Eugenie Bouchard on TV. Diana? I'm not sure how to say that. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I don't even remember what that thing is. What is that? Like a lamp, I guess. That's kind of funny, actually. Did it tell you I'm not really alive? Go to this side. I've been probably setting off because once in a while I'll ask a question. You know, pertaining to our discussion. And chat sometimes. And then Maybe it's been setting off some people's things with the answer to the question. So it's like a totally interactive stream in that way. That's like the band room, I guess. I guess that'd be a band room. Are you leaving yet, Raymond? By the way, Eugenie Bouchard has an interesting connection here to the football player Tom Brady that just retired. Basically, when they were playing, the Patriots were ahead quite significantly, or were behind quite significantly, rather. And basically what happened was she was saying, oh, there's no way they're going to come back. And some dude on her Twitter said, I'll bet you a date they come back. And she says, you're on. And then they came back. Well, Tom pulled her through. And so she actually did go on the date with the guy. A couple dates, actually, from what I understand. I don't know if they are still together, but as far as it goes, but I mean, they went on a couple dates. So he was in the right place at the right time, I guess, when he's looking for a date. They're not gonna lick my lamp, dude. I'm leaving. Is there anything I need to drop off? We put our denim pants in storage. Arcade seat. We should open this. Denim cap. Yeah, I like the other hat better. Alright. Put that in storage, I guess. We're good. Alright, we're out. And his Tinder? Yeah, I guess in a way, eh? But, yeah, no, it's quite the story, because that doesn't usually happen, right? She's famous, and this is just some dude. He actually bought the plane ticket and everything for him to come to one of her tournaments. And they went on a date, and holy crap, man, this garden is really expanded. Alright, what's in my inventory so I know? We got a red one here. This is a good sign. Gonna take 2 days off and then bang. All of a sudden, things are going without me. What do we got? It's a red rose, so that's a hybrid red rose. This looks like a white rose. We'll check in just a second, though. Hi, Danny. How are you? I don't know if you're a big Eugenie fan, but I don't know. For a while, she was doing pretty good, and I think she went into a big slump for a while. Thank you for liking, Danny. Much appreciated. What do we got? Yellow roses. Somebody was making noises like they're spotting me. But we'll put that in here. Because red and red equals blue, but it's like a 1 in 42 chance or something. So it'd probably be ridiculous if I ever get one. Check the rest of my hybrid gardens. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Greetings from Deaf Danny. Well, there you go. You have that closed captioning on, I hope. What's this one? This one's a regular red. So that one we can get rid of. We want purples. Go there and stuff. Alright, let's get this one. Try to look in our inventory, see what it is. Just regular white. And what's this one here? Is it a purple? Hard to tell because the buds. Game is cute. It is a good, it's a really nice, relaxing game, you know? You play it, you just kick back, have a good time, you know? Where's the yellow, I guess? There we go. Not much luck on the old flower front, except for we did get a red, so I mean that's a good thing. Go check the beach while we're here. Probably need to clean up after I've been taking 2 days off to go fight the Halo invaders. Master Chief. We'll get back to that, like I said, probably on Friday or something. One of these, and then I'll probably play the campaign through on Fridays and Saturdays until it's finished, and then maybe I'll do some multiplayer for a bit until I get bored. When it comes to multiplayer, it's going to be probably a subs only thing. But we'll see. Because it's a lot of work to hook up with people all the time, so. Hey, look at that thing up there. That's pretty cool. Let's talk to this dude. Sell our crap. We don't have a lot. But I don't want to have any flowers get mixed up because they're certain plants will only grow off of hybrids. I'll keep the orange. Rid of that. And then hopefully we'll have enough of this cool cabinet up there. Well, it's 20 grand or less. Or more, actually. 20 grand. Flower display case. My weekend was good, thank you. How was yours? 13,000, that's not terrible. We'll get her. Regular chair here. Study chair, it's not just any chair. You just worked and now about to game. Well, there you go. What game are you going to play? Are you going to play some Animal Crossing? Or what else are you into? So your day of work went well? We got like a... This one looks like old school because of the color, eh? I'll buy that one too. Need an old school stove, I guess. There's a coffee mug and a thermos. Alright, let's put this stove down. Arcade chair down. Oh, we did get a flower out of that. I wonder which one it is. Let's put this over here. Get that out of the way. Water those. Crap, I wasn't close enough to that other one. All right. And let's see what this one is here. Red pansy. I mean, I'm gonna put it in configuration with these ones just in case. Because red hybrids make the special color. Where this counts as making it more snowy. Look at the worst spot. Make a snowman where there's all road. This thing would be like kind of dirty. Could roll the flowers up into that, eh? Oh, there, I can actually roll it now. Well, I guess when you're on the path, you have to kick it. Ah, crap, I kicked it into that pool. All that work, too. Right, well, there you go. That's how you wreck a snowman. There we go. Looking good. Pretty nice now. Gonna put the flower display case somewhere over here for now. Perfect right there, I guess. Let's go look around for fossils. I want to see if there's any. There's a new flower right there. What is it? White pansy. I'm just gonna take it away because then you know what everything is. Shake, 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 shake that tree. Right on the initial run, I might as well knock the rocks too, I guess. Maxwell, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Oh, we're drifting off course here. I always wind up going downwards when I put the hole up, and then I go upwards when I put the hole down. Take a peek over here. Don't want no weeds. Any new things here? There's a money tree ready. Nothing new here yet. If you get a money tree, take that money. Drop the bugger down, man. No more good after that. Go check what's anything new up there. Tons of water them. Here's the way to get the black roses. I got these all in diagonal configuration so I know when new ones pop up. Here's a new one. There's a new one. Evolved, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I have another shovel in my inventory. Oh, look at that. Over here. One looks way different. What's up with that? Gonna come down here. Oh, it's a lily of the valley. There we go. That's new. Never had a lily of the valley before. All right. Got that all organized. How many orange ones we have? 2. So we're changing it up. Here are big differences. There we go. That looks great. Forrest, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Been a couple days, so we might have more than one fossils to do, you know? More than one money tree. So when I look down here, I saw there's a fossil. Oh wait, it's not a fossil. Guess whatever. But a dromoid. Nice, we got 2 plants here. I'll just pick that purple off them. Maverick, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. You want which kind of exotic animal would you want? Oh, I'm out of space anyway. You miss Halo. Did you watch the preview that I put in the movie section? You like it? Does it look good? Like it'd be a good movie? The Halo one? Oh, silly me. I forgot to get it assessed first. Skip that one. Buy another shovel just in case, eh? Yod, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. What is Halo? What are you talking about? This is the game you just said you missed a second ago. Or are you talking about literally a halo, like, you know, a ring? Like an angel ring is a halo. What does halo mean in the game? There's a giant ring structure that you're on. That's what you're actually running around on. The land that you're on. That's why your guy falls into space. If you fall off the cliff, like the big cliffs. Alright, they don't need these three. It's some sort of big weapon, I think. Alice, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Why they say in the movie trailer to find Halo? Maybe they're looking for the big thing, the big rings. There you go, Maverick. Would you like some coffee? They said that the actress that plays Cortana in the video game, the voice of Cortana, is actually the actress that's in that series too. If that counts as visiting him. Tim Hortons cappuccino. I'm not at Tim Hortons, if you didn't notice. I'm at Rooster's Coffee Place in the museum. They made a little path around the rock. Isn't that cool? Halo is a piece of land, essentially. The super weapon. If you watch Halo next time I play it, you'll see that it running around and it goes kind of up. And there's, in the particular game I'm playing, the Halo is broken in a few sections, so you can't go into certain areas until, I don't know, maybe it gets repaired or something. Alright, we got that. There's another one of those bloopers. Bloopers or whatever they're called. Everything's ready for the fruits and veggies. Halo is like a big weapon land. Essentially like a space station, I think, is probably the easiest way to describe it. But it looks like regular planet, but it's still like the core of it is a space station. Alright, we got that done. There's any new bulletins too. Too. Why didn't I play Halo? Because I gotta play this game too. Oh crap. Actually, I did pretty good on the recovery here, but I forgot to dig the holes behind me. Oh, we only got doubles. Have I seen it? No, I didn't see it yet. Where'd that thing go? Oh, there it is down here. There we go. We got it. Alexandra, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Why not? Well, I don't know if you caught on before, but how I said I don't have a lot of time. That lot of time, not a lot of time thing applies in this situation. So I just didn't get around to it. I mean, you know, there's plenty of things I haven't seen yet for the same reason, like The Matrix. Am I tired of zombie apocalypse? I don't know if I'm tired of zombie apocalypse. Are you? What kind of shoes is my dude wearing now? Sandals? Believe me, there's 8 zillion things that I'd like to see. I already did this one, I think. Yeah. Doesn't have a marker though. Did you watch all of The Walking Dead? You know, the funny thing about that is half these shows aren't even, zombies aren't the primary thing. It's more of a human story most of the time. My mic is louder. Walking Dead has been around for ages, but it's pretty entertaining. There's a recipe in it, eh? Veggie sandwich. Yeah, was it 10 or 11 seasons in The Walking Dead? Got some catching up to do. It's classic now. It is. Because he took so long to watch it, although it's still actively current. Oh, there goes my slingshot. Do you think this one is better? Walking Dead's actually critically acclaimed. There's also Fear the Walking Dead too, but Walking Dead itself is better. And it's got some very good actors in it too, actually. The Walking Dead. You know, that have been in other stuff that were actually pretty decent. Korean horror flicks. Where are they? Holy crap, man. Where beaches are full of stuff here and land. There, we'll put 3 holes. Don't miss out on money. Look up here first. There's a couple new ones. Pink windflower. Got lots of those. Do something with this lily of the valley before I forget about the darn thing. Blathers is dominating right now. Look at him. Oops. There's the wrong button. Push the wrong button, man. You think we'll be lucky? Isabel said she was lucky today. Oh, I already have them. All right. Let's plant the lily of the valley, sell a bunch of crap. Put it right here, maybe. All right, we're going in. That'll be a good haul. $26,000 bells. Oh, I should have bought a slingshot. Oh, I lost that other orange, I think. No, I didn't. Can I grab it? Oh, annoying. There we go. Be orange you can be. I got an apple. I got a pen. I got a pineapple pen. I'll show you something. Here's a new veggie sandwich. Carrots, tomatoes, and flour. Your favorite. Here's Maverick's favorite. Orange smoothies. How about them apples? Crap, you know what I forgot? I think I forgot to buy a slingshot. There's Parka that he got. It's pretty cool, eh? Got a wasp. Let's shake them money trees, eh? What time is it at my house? It is 8:11. I'm on the west coast. Pacific time zone. How about yourself, Tina? Where are you at in the world? $8 p.m. for Maverick. Maverick's over there in the Philippines. Nice, amazing thing about the internet. Well, it's not 8 p.m. I misread you, Maverick. I thought you said your time. You guessed it right. It's 11 for you, huh? You're a couple time zones over. You're on the other side of North America there. Got a breaker. So there's that ghost dude. We'll start him off, I guess. 12:11. Although it's afternoon for you. When I'm assuming that Tina is meaning 11 p.m. Come on, dude. No, I don't want any details about that show. In case I want to watch it, I want to go in not knowing anything about it. Oh, I forgot to send that thing you were asking about Maverick on Discord. Why do you always want to give away the plot to everything anyway? You'll scare everybody away from the stream. They don't want to go to a place where you're getting the plots to stuff. No spoilers allowed. Even for something that might take me a while to get to. I don't want to know who survives. That's like the biggest thing to ruin it. That's the one way to get me to not watch a show. You tell me what happened, and then I'm not gonna ever watch it because you ruined it. I kind of like to be stimulated by what I'm watching, not know everything that happens. Even fake spoilers nobody likes. You know, a lot of times even a lot of people, and this is reflected in my poll that I had before, but a lot of times people don't even watch the movie previews because they don't want to get spoiled at all. No, it's not better to get a fake spoiler. Because anybody with half a brain can figure out half the stuff, even from just a subtle hint. I mean, Hollywood's not that slick. Alright, we got those now. How much space do I have? Oh, there was a thing going by. Missed it. Missed it. Maybe it was a Christmas or oh, it was a star. I have some stars on the beach tomorrow. You prefer to watch a movie spoiler rather than nothing? Well, I don't know what to say to you. You and I have different movie habits. I'm very of the... I have a drama degree, and I'm very much of the thoughts that, you know, the less you know about a movie, the better. Comedies are really bad, though. If you look at a comedy movie trailer, a lot of times they give away a lot of the movie. Like half the jokes are in the movie trailers a lot of times. And then when you go to watch the movie, you're bored because all the jokes have been used up. You're not a movie fanatic, though. You don't remember crap about the movies you watch. You watch a lot of movies, but you don't remember anything about them, or for that matter, you couldn't even tell me what half of them are really about. Unfortunately, you know, they're you know, there's a lot of underlying meanings to a lot of movies that you're just not that familiar with. You watch the movies because there's action and killing in it. And that's not what half the movies are. Like that movie, Don't Look Up, is probably a good example. What would you say that movie is about? You don't want to give a spoiler? That's not true though, because you talk about movies I've seen sometimes. Pretty good haul, 38,000. Like, Don't Look Up has like an ulterior message in it. I mean, you know, it's kind of like a super obvious ulterior message too, but there's more to it than that, that's for sure. That scratched the surface a little tiny bit, but there's way more to that iceberg. What was the underlying message? Like, why did you even like that movie? I'm kind of curious why you liked it. Gotta go check to see if that dude is selling any new paintings. Then I don't have to carry as much money around. I guess I don't have to carry as much money around anyway, but... Like, that Don't Look Up had a lot of messages to it. And, you know, if you're... same one. That's a fast trip, eh? Bugger doesn't change his paintings fast enough. What was the lesson of the Don't Look Up movie? What are we supposed to learn from it? Well, I don't know if it's about politics specifically. I mean, some people might call it politics, but... I mean, there is political figures in the movie. But what was the message they were trying to tell you in that movie? Probably... Oh, there's another dude. And, you know, when you're telling me what the lesson and what the movie's about, saying it's about politics is too vague. That's not what it's... You know, if you're going to say it's about politics, why is it about politics? That's the thing, you know. Okay, we got 3, eh? Probably put my net down. Oh, there's a guy there. Are you Googling to find out the answer, or could you tell me without looking it up? As a movie fanatic, you should actually be able to figure it out on your own. And a movie fanatic also is more than happy to watch old movies because they recognize the values in old movies. So you gotta keep that in mind too, because you know, if you're gonna claim you're a movie fanatic, you know, if you know someone says you should watch, you know, a black and white movie like Schindler's List, then you'd watch, you know, you'd be wanting to watch it because that movie won so many awards. It's ridiculous. By the way, you probably wouldn't like that movie. Despite, even if it was in color, you probably still wouldn't like that movie. And that movie was not made in the black and white era. They just made it in black and white for an artistic choice. I think you'd find that movie not enough action for you. Because that one's a, you know, a movie with a message. But I think you might, based on your movie taste that you've expressed, you'd probably like 80s action flicks because those are popcorn movies. Because you don't like the movies too deep. So you might want to watch some 80s action flicks, although some are deeper than they appear, but you know, like RoboCop is actually probably more relevant today than it was when it came out with its message. Like corruption and stuff like that. What's the lesson? I thought you were a movie fanatic. You should know. Essentially, they're saying trust the science. You know, trust the scientists. You know, all the people didn't believe the scientists. Right? In the movie. You can tell that from the preview of the movie. You know, they're trying to say the Earth's in trouble. Here's this, you know, here's the science about it. And you know, all these other places have their own agenda. You know, like the politicians, you know, they're the only reason they're interested is if it helps get them reelected. The corporations want to, you know, make money off of it. You know, that kind of thing. You know, but what are they really talking about? They're not talking about comets. You know, in in the literal sense of the movie, they're referring to a comet, but they're actually referring something in real life. Which is why, you know, for example, James really disliked the movie because they're trying to preach essentially against what he believes in. Like he you know, I'm sure he's okay with science, but you know, some of the things that he's against, they're kind of trying to preach along those lines. So, what in the world is happening right now where people are telling you to trust the scientists? You know, and a lot of people aren't listening. You know, they're kind of doing their own thing, making their own theories about. So what's Don't Look Up really about? Like a message of the times, right? Basically, you know, the scientists are urgently trying to get their message out and no one's listening. You know, because, you know, they're all believing their own stuff. That's why a lot of people don't like that. Don't Look Up because, you know, they feel they're being preached to. You know, if they don't follow the message of follow the science. Is that all of them? Although really, you know, we should probably follow the science. I mean, you know, if the majority of the scientific community is thinking that this, you know, is the best course of action to take, then that's who you want to kind of listen to. Politicians, sometimes they do have their own agenda. That movie addresses that. But, I mean, you know, it's the scientific community we want to listen to. That's the thing about movies, though, is a lot of times if you go look at an old movie, you know, you can kind of get a feel for the you know, the concerns of the time. Often if you watch a bunch of movies from a certain period of time, you can sometimes get a good feel of, you know, what was on their minds at the time. You know, like you know, like there was a time where there was the Cold War, for example. You can get an idea, you know, you know, a lot of things where there was fear of certain things at that point. And I'm sure, you know, give it 20 years, you know, people will look at movies from this particular few years and, you know, and they'll get a feeling of, you know, what the concerns are of the ages through movies like Don't Look Up, you know, and other things that kind of will be related to viruses and stuff like that, you know. Not all movies, but there's some movies that'll give you the feeling of, you know, what was on the mind of the writers, I guess. That's the reason you kind of want to watch old movies, because then you can kind of appreciate where they're coming from and the things they're trying that's new and stuff like that. You know, like that movie I was telling you about before, called They Live, starring Rowdy Roddy Piper. It's an older movie, but, you know, it was all about subliminal messaging and from the media, and there's you know, these aliens living among them and doing all sorts of things. Timothy, thank you for liking, much appreciated. The you know, they're kind of portraying a message, you know, that was a concern, you know. The Hot Rod. Have you ever seen They Live, Timothy? It was actually a pretty decent flick. It influenced a lot of media after it too, like some of you know, like Duke Nukem's, you know, sayings actually came from that movie. You know, like where he says, "I come here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum." That's a line expressed by Rowdy Roddy Piper in that movie. I don't know when it came out. Let me see. Alexa, when did They Live release? Oh, it's not answering the right question. Alexa, when did the Rowdy Roddy Piper movie called They Live get released in the theater? I don't think it's answering it correctly. It sounds like it says 2013, but I think that movie was before that. You'll have to do the Googling, I'm afraid, Timothy. It's called They Live. I did put a preview of it in my Discord movie section before, but it's going to be buried by, you know, all sorts of things since then, I'm sure. But it is an older movie. I mean, Roddy Piper's been dead for a while now. You sleepy? Sometimes, you know, it's got to interpret different things. So sometimes I'll call it A. Sometimes it's got to interpret it, and sometimes it, you know, there's very similarly named things. 88. That sounds more like it. Yeah, 2013. I don't know what they were talking about there. But yeah, sometimes there is like a bit of a communication thing that comes up once in a while. But yeah, it's kind of a different movie. I mean, you know, it's not the most, you know, Academy Award kind of winning movie, but it was kind of interesting because of the message it was relaying. All right, guys, let's go get some wheat. You know, another interesting one. It's an old movie now. There's one called Brazil. And that was very 1984. 1984 thematically, you know, it's like that gets to be a pretty crazy movie too. It's a young Robert De Niro in it. Year and a half before you were born. Well, there you go. How much do you watch old movies, Timothy? Do you like avoid them like the plague, like Maverick does, or you know, if something's older, will you still consider it? Quite a bit of space left. Oops. Grab the tomatoes and the potatoes here. Maybe I should grab some carrots, actually. Like, I'll watch movies that are way before I was born. You know, if I think it'll be good. Or that I might find interesting. Back to the Future was a classic movie. They're talking about remaking that too. I don't think it'll be quite the same without Michael J. Fox. E.T., that was a classic. They had a really bad video game too. Hey, we want to make sure we don't load two up. You know, and like the Matrix, I mean, that would have been, I guess you're probably like, when did that come out? 1990 or something like that? That was a good movie, the first one anyway. I mean, definitely the effects aren't on par with what they are now, but we can make that sandwich. We got to use up our wheat first. Been a long time since I saw E.T., but I have seen it. Back to the Future, I really enjoyed that whole series, though. You know, I'll tell you one thing. I watched some movies before I was born. There's some pretty messed up movies that are old movies, you know? I don't know what year Barbarella came out, but that movie's kind of messed up. That's like young Jane Fonda. Alexa, what year did Barbarella come out? Nah, I don't think she's talking about the right movie. And Timothy, Alexa's game is not on point right now. I like to watch cartoons from the 30s. Those are old uns. Funny seeing the old cartoons like that. Alexa, when did Barbarella starring Jane Fonda come out? (1968). See, that's 1968, man. That's forever ago. Before I was born. And that one, I've seen that movie like 3 or 4 times, but it's messed up. Popeye, hey, Popeye's a classic. Did you ever like see the Robin Williams Popeye? I've seen Casper cartoons and Popeye cartoons as well. Pack movie. You know, it's funny if you look up the history of Disney too. And I was watching this one, you know, where they YouTube video about information and stuff like that, and they were showing like a Disney cartoon from the past that was like you know, like some sort of propaganda movie for, you know, for Germany back in the day. Oh, you started watching it once? Oh, okay. I don't remember who else was in it, but I remember Robin Williams being Popeye. Guess we can make a few of these veggie sandwiches. Yeah, when I was taking, because of my drama major, I have the double major, computer science and drama. My double major, I had to do film studies. We were watching stuff like, I don't remember what the show is called, Mrs. Robinson. You know, like we were kind of studying, like that old Woody, I think that's Woody Allen or something, Mrs. Robinson. That's an old movie too. Wizard of Oz, you know what? I remember, you know, obviously that's before my time, but Tiffany, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Wizard of Oz is before my time, but I did get to see it in the theater because where my dad worked at the, you know, when I was young, my dad worked, the company he worked for would rent, you know, the whole theater, and they always played that movie. You know, so somebody must have had it in their collection or something like that. But they always played that one Wizard of Oz every time. So I think it was some sort of thing. Somebody really liked it, I guess. But maybe it was cheap to rent. Who knows? What kind of sandwich has carrots and tomato in it? Kind of weird combo. Never had a carrot sandwich. Maybe like a little sliver or shred of carrot, maybe on some sort of salad, but or carrot pieces on salad, but I don't think I've ever had a sandwich made with carrots in it. Not like it's a Subway choice or something, you know? Get rid of that one piece of wheat. Bugs Bunny, what? That's true. I remember, you know, when I was younger, sometimes the theater, I don't know if they do cartoons before the movies anymore, but they used to always have some sort of Looney Tunes cartoon before the movie started. For kids movies when I was younger. Long time ago, but you know, it was always fun because you get to watch Roadrunner get chased down, you know. Never catch him, but we'll make 4 more of those. We got 8 zillion tomatoes anyway. Yeah, there's pretty good cartoons back then. I enjoyed them. They used to have cartoons on Saturdays too. Got up early. Maverick would be crazy to want to Canadian this time of year. Pretty even for this exotic pet poll, actually. Maverick's watching some Korean zombie show right now. So, when's my birthday? In October. A few days before Halloween. So whenever I went out to the bar or something on my birthday, there'd always be people dressed up. Alright, we've got to go get more veggies. March 10th. He shoveled snow for 3 hours. Holy crap, he must have got tired. I hope you have a snowblower. June 30th. That's a good time of year for having a birthday and nice weather all the time. Around my birthday, it's like, you might have snow or you might not. Snow dropped pretty late this year in my area anyway. Remember where I finished there. These potatoes are harder to see. You didn't go to bed till 3. There we go. I think we got all of those. You're pretty tired. You know what the worst part about shoveling snow after a few of them like that is that you can run out of places to put the stupid snow. The other bad part about shoveling snow, you have to say BTS a few times for Maverick to even understand this stuff, but the other part that's bad about shoveling snow is you got that those windrows, you know? So you finish shoveling snow for 3 hours, and then the plow truck comes by and throws a big hill at the end of your driveway. You know, who wants that, right? Wait, I'm not gonna say the year I'm born. As a streamer, I gotta kind of keep some things not totally clear. How much room do I have left? Just because, you know, I'm somewhat public in that aspect. You know, and, you know, you don't want to give away things that people can approach your bank with, right? Oh crap. Like 4 left. I'm gonna have no room too. I go deliver that thing too. Some streamers are open about that, but they probably shouldn't be. You know, like I don't say where I live exactly either. And I would expect no one, if they did know, I'd expect them to not say either, you know? Because there are people that find that stuff out and they'll dox you right there online. And that makes it unsafe for you, you know? I'm sure you guys understand what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, you know, even if you don't have necessarily a lot of people all the time around, there's a lot of people that come through. And, you know, there's bound to be somebody that's crazy at some point, you know. Plastic clothing organizer, just what I needed. What's it look like? Where is it? Yeah, I say BC. I mean, if somebody's crazy enough, they'll track you down anyway. But, you know, it's or determined enough, I guess. They'll track you down anyway, but you know, you don't want to make it easy for them either, right? I say BC, but I don't give the city away, you know. You know, there's people that show up to streamers' doors, you know. You know, they don't really have any concept of what's the appropriate, basically, you know. And there's people that'll bring their kids, you know, to the streamer's door too, you know, or you know, YouTuber's door and stuff like that. That's crazy, man. You think about it? Like, come on, you know. Probably put one of these away for now. That away. Got more than one net, so that away. I need the room. It's not as bad like if you're just in the chat, you know, like if, you know, like for you, Timothy, if you're in my chat saying that, I don't think you have to worry about it as much. If you were like you know, somebody that was young, for example, like, you know, like sometimes there's people that come through here and say, you know, they're 12, you know, I would immediately tell them, don't say your age, you know, and don't say where you're from, you know, because that's not safe. And so, you know, there's different circumstances where it's not good to give too much information, definitely. I don't think you'd have to worry, but if you're you know, you're someone that might be, some crazy might be interested in you, then it's kind of bad that way. Because they're out there. Make some more of these sandwiches or what? Make more. New and exciting. Looks delicious. Could use some ham, bacon. Hey Thomas, how are you? Yeah, you never know who's sitting there. That's exactly, that's my thought. I've always been one to say, if somebody tells me, because kids will blurt it out, I'm whatever, and, I always tell them right away, don't say your age, delete it. Because it's not just people that are sitting there that are watching, it's people that, or watch, maybe watch the video later too, right? But, you want me, I want you, I want you, I want you as a new recruit. In the Navy. But yeah, bacon. Bacon. But yeah, that's one thing. The world's full of crepes. So you gotta be careful to an extent for sure. And you know how many freaking emails I get a week that are trying to get me to give my freaking password away? It's nuts. I don't know what. It's always the same email message too. There's so many people. I don't know if they say they don't need my account, but they're up to something. They're offering me all this money to put an ad on my page. It's some sort of scam. The Breakfast Club was really good. I got a chance to see it recently. Well, 2020 recently. There was because all the theaters were closed, they had a thing where you could go to, they organized on the back of a rec center kind of deal, where you could go and watch a movie. And they had like a double feature one time, and Breakfast Club was one of them. I watched that one, and what was the other one? The ABBA movie. What's the ABBA movie called? I can't remember now. Anyway, it's the one with all the ABBA songs in it. They're they're on some sort of island, and the mother had like these different boyfriends, and she's trying to figure out her father. And then basically because she's getting married, she wants her father to walk her down the aisle. They made a sequel for it, actually. I didn't even know, but stars like Meryl Streep when she's young, and I never saw it before that. I think Maverick would like that movie, actually. He really likes singing movies. So, even though that one's an older one, he'd probably like that. It has all sorts of... It has Pierce Brosnan in it. They made a play out of it too. You don't really like musicals? Well, I mean, it's part of the double feature, so I had no choice to watch it, of course. But it wasn't actually a terrible movie. I'll watch different things, just because, if it's well written and well acted, then that's cool with me. I don't go out of my way to watch musicals myself, but it was nice, in the time of with everything closed at the time. It was nice to be able to go out and catch a movie theater or movie thing that a movie that was on that you didn't have to be at home for, You just watched in your car. Problem is that my car battery died and then I had to get a boost come the end of the thing, but so that was kind of a bummer, but I mean other than that, You don't like Orphan Annie anymore? Tomorrow. I remember seeing Orphan Annie. I didn't even particularly want to see it, to be honest, but I got dragged to it. You did as a kid? Yeah, I was a kid too. But, I don't know. Guess there's worse movies. Another old movie that was kind of good was, it wasn't a musical, but, with Richard Pryor, is called The Toy. I remember seeing that one and thinking that was kind of good. I don't know if that movie would hold up very well these days. But at the time when I was little, I remember thinking it was pretty cool. It was, I don't think it would hold up very well, but it was about Richard Pryor. I don't know why he was in a store, but he was kind of bumbling around in the store. And then some rich dude walks in with his kid, and his kid told him he could buy anything, or he could get anything for him in the store. And then his kid was like, I want that guy, And then so the father hires Richard Pryor entertain his kid, basically. But kind of funny at the time. Richard Pryor, he was a great comedian. He was very revolutionary, I think. Very entertaining man. And, if you didn't have Richard Pryor, you wouldn't have Eddie Murphy, like, there's a lot of comedians that he inspired, I think. So it's like, there's kind of like a chain of things that have to happen, for some careers to be made, if it wasn't for this guy, then you wouldn't get that guy, kind of thing. Hello, Brittany, how are you? We're cooking up a storm. I got 9 carrots left. They used all the tomatoes up, I guess. Get some good dough from vegetables. Walter's in the house. Hello, Walter. Thank you for liking, and Brittany for liking. You guys kind of liked in the same time there, approximately. Potatoes I have. Some potatoes. You down to visit if you want? Oh, if we're coming to the island? I'm doing this crafting before I run out of time. The store is going to close. I guess it's not that far away, but the store is going to close anyway. I'm clearing out my garden. Chatting. I was looking up the things, and some people have those rock gardens. How you do that? I guess you cover the everywhere with mannequins. Your Animal Crossing island's coming out good? Oh, that's good to hear. What's your island named, Walter? Did you come up with a cool name? Mine's called Star Island. Too bad it doesn't let you craft when somebody's visiting, though. I've been slowly working towards blue roses. I finally got a second hybrid red. Although, I don't know how good of a hybrid red it is. Tiles everywhere. You don't have a town? Oh, okay. Yours is called Rock? Nice. Oh, you mean you don't have time for that? Oh, okay. Set it down. Yours is Cornflake. Cornflake. No corn in the game, though. They should put corn in the game. Why don't they have corn? Lots of things are made out of corn. Luminosity. That's a kind of a cool name. I think you win. You win the name contest there. I think Timothy has the name most obscure name there. Were you looking at your cereal box when you coming up with a name? You're like looking around the room. What do you win? You win some air. So if you go like this, you go. There's your prize right there. Some free air. But it is a good name, though. And if you'd like some water, you can go grab some from the tap. You can have some water too if you like. You can have virtual pumpkin bagel sandwiches for everybody here. Look at these things. Oops, I think I moved it out of position there. Man, these guys, they must be really happy of, the massive quantities of baked goods that I'm bringing them. You can have some snow. Yeah, but if she doesn't live somewhere where there's no snow, it'll be hard to cash in, though. Although I guess based on yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends where she is. So some places don't have snow. All right. We got more. I should go grab those other pumpkins, eh? I guess, you know, they should probably put some more amusements in. You know, if I could put a roller coaster in here, I would. 'Cause I played Roller Coaster Tycoon or whatever game that was called, Roller Coaster something. And I quite liked having a roller coaster in my theme park. Grab these two, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure if the one I played was called that though. You know, like some company gave me a free code to try their game. And it was pretty fun. But I don't remember the name of it. So I'd have to go through my library. What? Maverick, you're missing out on all the fun conversation. We're talking about a movie called Barbarella that was made in 1968. Other old movies, coming back to the movies there, we're talking about there. I liked some of the earlier James Bond movies as well. Some of those were from the 60s as well. And onwards. Wonder when they're gonna finally announce the James Bond, or get rid of whether Henry Cavill will be James Bond or not. You know, we can get Idris Elba in there. That'd be awesome. Well, I don't think he wants to do it though, because he'll probably get harassed too much, and he'll be tied to it for 10 years. Here we go. Gotta water this stuff while we're here. Idris Elba should be. I think he'd be a really good James Bond. I mean, you know, as far as it goes. Which ones did you see? Was it with the new guy, Daniel Craig? Or not the new guy, but the latest Bond, I guess. Henry Cavill. I don't know. I'm hesitant to want Henry Cavill to do it because I like The Witcher, and James Bond is a huge commitment. You know, plus they always get hurt, so I don't want delays on The Witcher. You know, and plus he goes in a lot of other good movies too. So you know, you don't want to tie him up in one role for 10 years. Where's my shed? I need to grab another water jug. Oops. Go over here. Stop. Oh, I placed it in like the worst spot. There. Where's the tools at? There they are. Not the gold one. Regular one. GoldenEye and Skyville. Those are good ones. Those are really good ones, I thought. GoldenEye is a classic. That one's pretty cool. Has a good video game, too. Skyfall is pretty decent. Casino Royale's really good. That was Daniel Craig's first one. You have? Is that the reason why you picked GoldenEye? Because of the video game? I could bet a lot of people watched it just because they were familiar with it from the video game, you know? I have like the James Bond DVD collection. There's like 30 movies or something. You know, and that movie's changed a lot over the years. Every actor kind of has their own take. You want to see what? Did you find it accurate? Did you always miss? Did they always miss Oddjob because he was like a short character in the game? I liked the space one and the undersea one too. They were a little bit cheesy in some ways, but they're decent action flicks for the time that they were on. Moonraker and I'm not sure what the sea one's called. I can't remember now. But I like that one villain because he's in both. His name was Jaws. He had like big metal teeth. Get rid of some of the sugar, I guess. And in addition to the 30 some odd movies that James Bond, like the 007 collection was, I also have the 2 that aren't real ones. So there was one called Casino Royale with Peter Sellers in it. That one was kind of garbage, kind of crap. But there was another one. There was a Casino Royale later that was good with Daniel Craig, but the one with Peter Sellers wasn't very good. And the other one was Never Say Never Again, which was basically a rehash of the script of Dr. No. But they couldn't use it because like the same rights. Couldn't even have the music in it because it was the other guy that broke away rather than the company that owned the rights to the books. So the only book that those guys had rights to was the Dr. No the Dr. No book. So basically Never Say Never Again is kind of almost like a reworked Dr. No. You beat that game, Casino Royale. I didn't even know there was a Casino Royale game. I tried there was a James Bond Legends game. I tried that on the Xbox 360. It wasn't awesome or anything. It was kind of mediocre. That one did terrible in terms of sales though. And I tried Another James Bond game that was out too, I remember. Around that time. That one wasn't bad, but I didn't finish it. But I don't think either of those were Casino Royale. I think it was Daniel Craig though. There's a whole pile of James Bond games though over the years. Russia from Love, I think, is a video game. That would have been like PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3, I think. Down to 10 flour. Or maybe it's farther back than that, I'm not sure. This will make 5 pancakes too, eh? Mr. Nanny, eh? I mentioned that a few minutes ago, but... Is that with Hulk Hogan? Yeah, you think it was from Russia with Love? Yeah, I don't remember a Casino Royale game, but, you know, I could have very well missed it, but I remember from Russia with Love. Be interesting to see what the next James Bond movie is themed like, actually. You know, because there's all these, you know, it kind of goes based on kind of what's going on to an extent, I think, doesn't it? You know, a lot of back then was Cold War stuff. Quantum Solace, I think, was the game. Maybe. I don't know. Daniel Craig in it. One movie I liked was James Bond. It was you're in an ice palace. That was kind of cool. They're driving around inside this palace made of ice, you know, doing, you know, car stunts or whatever. Interesting though, if you want to know an interesting thing I was watching, they're talking about one of Daniel Craig's movies was they used like thousands and thousands and thousands of gallons of Coca-Cola because he does this jump up onto a bridge with a motorbike, and so they poured all this Coca-Cola all over the street there to make it sticky, you know, to reduce the risk of an accident. But that's what I was saying for Maverick's comment there is the thing with James Bond is they often are doing a lot of little stunts that can be dangerous. You know, like Daniel Craig's got hurt a few times, even on the last movie. He got hurt. And you know, so you know, if you got Henry Cavill in there doing all his own stunts and stuff like that, you know, then you're kind of putting him at risk. And when you want to watch a movie like The Witcher, or a series like The Witcher, which is probably going to go for a number of years yet, it's kind of taking a chance because you don't want to lose lose that actor to the hospital for your project, right? That delays everything on The Witcher. Or for that matter, Superman or whatever else he's going in. So sometimes it's not always the advantage to take the hot actor that's in everything, you know? Like the Nook shop. I think I have that one. Look at that, we almost got $1 million.
Hold the world ransom for $1 million.
Oh, it wasn't from Russia with Love.
Well, don't you think we should maybe ask for more than $1 million?
Which one was it? It was Quantum of Solace. Oh, okay. That was the one I played. It was only a few hours long, eh? Huh. I must have been really close to finishing it then. Yeah, I think I played that one on the Xbox 360. Hey, there's a bug there pushing that snowball around. Where was that net? So we broke our net. And our water jug. Daniel Craig version on the Wii. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what game you're talking about. Yeah, there's nowhere to really put these. Or you can't go up there with that. Oops, I just dumped it in the water. Should go up here with it is what I should do. There's more room up here. Not a lot though. You're like Nintendo, hardcore all the way. Were you big on the GameCube as well? Nice, that's a good catch. Yeah, Pearl, nice. I was actually more of a Sega guy in the early Nintendo times. I really enjoyed the Sega Genesis. I didn't have one myself. My friends had one. Heard a spiders crawling around on my game or something. Game Boy Color. Nice. I remember Tetris being on the non-color one. That was so popular. At one point, it was crazy. Just a reflection. I think that was just the Game Boy, wasn't it? Tetris is your second favorite game. Nice. Good game. It was well crafted, I tell you. Not too many games more legendary than that one. Mario, your first? Or Pokemon? Or Zelda? Super Mario Brothers 3, nice. That's a classic one. Did you ever get one of those little mini Nintendos that they released? I got one of those. Didn't play it a ton, but played some Dr. Mario on it quite a bit. And I think I did a little bit of Mario 3, and I'm pretty sure that was on there. Bunch of other stuff too. I think there's 2 versions of Star Fox on it. Oh, excuse me. You never played Zelda much? Oh, really? I remember growing up, one of my friends had a Nintendo, the first Nintendo NES system. And they had like the very first Link game, Zelda, Zelda Link game. And then that one guy and his brother didn't get along very well. But the one guy really, really, really liked that game, that Zelda game. And he must have played that game like 3 or 4 times through. And, you know, had all his saves and crap. And then, and his brother, decided it'd be funny to delete his games. And, he was so mad. Because he had put hundreds of hours into it. Like, I don't know exactly what that did, but it made him unhappy though. You know, like if you're saving multiple saves or if you're just kind of building your character up more and more. Or whatever. Paperboy was a good game. I don't know if it's available on Nintendo, but there's a game called that was available on Xbox One that was called Video Kid. And that one was definitely, you could tell the creator was a fan of Paperboy. Manish, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Because it was like Paperboy, modern Paperboy, with where he's throwing videotapes though. You know, he's throwing the videotapes into their mailboxes or whatever, the windows or, you know, that kind of stuff. And you got to avoid all the cars and the obstacles and stuff like that. But if you like Paperboy and Video Kid is available on your system, you may like Video Kid and it'll be cheap. It's like $10 or something. A little bit of a love letter to Paperboy though. And you know, I managed to beat it in one sitting. Like, it took me a little while. If you want to see it, like if you don't have it on your systems, you know, on YouTube you can always search my channel for Video Kid. You think the stream is lag? The metrics show it as pretty steady, but I mean, that's possible. It depends on your connection though. There's a little gear down in the bottom right corner of the stream. You can always try reducing, you know, because I'm a partner. You can choose different resolutions. So you can always try a different resolution. See if that works better for you, Maverick. There we go. Otter is ready. He's ready for the hype. Pretty good for you. That's good to hear. I think Halo looks like I could have had a little slightly higher bit rate, but this game's slow enough that you probably should be alright for most people. But I mean, you could always try to reduce it to 720p and see if that works better for you, because there's just less stuff transferring then. And it should still be pretty decent quality. You're watching episode 10? Well, there you go. And here I was talking about movies that you'd like. I don't remember what it was. It's on Switch? Well, there you go. If you like Paperboy and it's not too badly priced, then you might want to check it out. I mean, you know, if it's cheap, right? You don't want to spend too much on a title that you could probably beat in a few hours. $7. That sounds like a good price. I think when it was new, it was only like $10. What's Paperboy? You deliver the newspaper. Is the plot. You are a Paperboy. You throw papers. You throw papers at the people's houses so that they can grab the paper. You want free? Well, that's not surprising. That's the worst part about, you have this big opinion about who should be James Bond, but you don't put any money towards them. Then they gotta pay this dude like Henry Cavill a fortune. And did I ever wind up going the wrong way? And here you are just gonna steal their movie anyway. You know, if I like a movie enough, I'll go and buy the darn thing. You know, even if it's available on Netflix or whatever, I'll go and buy it. You know, like Deadpool 1 and 2, I went and bought. I bought Fight Club like 4 times. Star Wars, I bought multiple times. Different versions of it, you know. Because if you want a sequel, that's the best way to get a sequel. I don't know if zombies really hate lightning because there's no zombies in real life. More. I would think that they're pretty indifferent about the sound. There's like all sorts, Timothy, in that game. There's all sorts of different costumes and, tributes to different, things that you might enjoy, actually. Like, little tributes to different movies and stuff like that you might catch or you might not catch. But there's lots of different nods to popular culture. Would you quit giving away the details of that show? That's a pretty major detail there. You're spoiling. Did you ever watch that Will Smith movie? The I Am Legend? Crap, I pulled too early. Yeah, don't tell us though. We don't want to know. Did you know that Mike Patton from Faith No More is the voices of the creatures in that show? And he is also the creatures in the video game Left 4 Dead. I'm lagging for you. Change your settings there so that you can handle it better. I had a spike a little while ago, but that's about it. Just one spike. You know what happens when you're in the Philippines and I'm in Canada? There's about 8 zillion stops your computer has to make to get the data about the stream. So with that, what winds up happening is there's just, you know, some introduction of lag. Well, of course, maybe it's on your end. You said that before. I'm sure there's some other people in other parts of the world too that are having some issues. But what you got to do, you hit the gear and change it down to 720 or, you know, some sort of resolution that's not quite as high. And then it'll have less data transferring. There we go. We managed to cash in again. Nice. Oh, I should go buy a net and a watering can too. Oh, and a fishing rod too, because I think my fishing rod broke it. So, oh no, I think I had another fishing rod. But yeah, don't give away the plot. Even that detail you just said there is a big spoiler. Because some zombie lands aren't like that, and some are, you know? You can't believe you're still up. Probably all overstimulated from shoveling snow for 3 hours. What did I say I needed again? That water jug, probably. You're streaming the movie and watching me. That's going to introduce some lag. You know, the movies are what? They're high enough resolution. They're a couple gig an hour or something. He's streaming the movie because he watches it on like some web link. You know, the pirated movies. That's probably also sometimes Maverick watches a movie for like 3 days. It's because it probably pauses 8 zillion times. No, it's like one of those websites. He calls it Freelink. But, you know, one of those websites where people have the movies online kind of deal. Need another purple one, so I'm going to water over here. So Maverick often is watching it on some website somewhere, but it's he has to wait for a DVD quality copy to pop up. Otherwise, he'd be watching like from somebody's or somebody's bag in a theater. And then he doesn't remember any movie because he watches he watches 8 zillion movies. And only half pays attention. He's watching some sort of Korean zombie TV series right now. You know, because Maverick's obsessed with Korea. Between BTS and Squid Game and this show. Be careful when I'm running around with my net. Spider can jump me. Forgot to clean up these flowers earlier. Although, you know, Maverick, sometimes like in Canada, number one in Netflix doesn't necessarily mean it's number one in Canada on Netflix. You know, sometimes it's the same and sometimes it's not. So if it's number one on your Netflix, it might be, if it's available in Canada, it might be somewhere up there though. Victoria, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Got 2 orange ones. Hello to you. Have you heard of that show, Victoria? All of Us Are Dead? Is that Maverick's watching? Got plenty of pink ones over there. I haven't got a blue one in forever though. It's on Netflix, yes, apparently. Whether it's on our Netflix, I have no idea. But Maverick said it's on the Netflix wherever he is, like in Philippines. What flower was that? Pink one. All of Us Are Dead. It's some Korean zombie TV series, I guess. We got lots of orange. Got lots of pink over here. So, Victoria found it. So don't read any spoilers from Maverick then. 'Cause he likes trying to spoil things. I keep telling him don't spoil it. Somebody might want to watch it. Man. You're going to bed? Alright, thanks for coming by, Timothy. Have a good sleep. Don't be too stiff and sore in the morning. Man, this thing's probably a koi. How it's moving around. Man, I can't get it to look at all. Oh, he turned around. Oh crap, I pulled early. No promise. Make sure you take her easy. Get that get some Advil. Advil beside your bed or something. That's the hard thing about fish. Yeah, keep pulling early. Getting excited because I think I got him. Look at that, we got one. Timothy is answering. Don't do pills of any kind? Oh, okay. Well, ibuprofen's usually alright, so that's why I figured that would be okay, but no, I haven't caught all the fish. Yeah, if you don't take any pills, you're gonna have to make sure you take her very easy then. Gotta clean the beach there. I don't time travel either, right? So there'll probably be a while before I catch all the fish. Some are only available at certain times of the year, right? Yeah, Maverick Timothy is answering about not being, he's not making promises about Not being sore in the morning because he did 3 hours of snow shoveling. It's not what you're talking about. Man, come on, give me the other one. Ten tries later. There we go. He said he's not promising that he won't be sore in the morning. Because he did lots of snow shoveling. Man, I don't know if you could be not sore after shoveling 3 hours of snow. That's a lot of work. Lagged again. Well, that's what happens when you watch downloaded movies at the same time, I guess. Probably not the best footwear for the season, you know. An exercise. Yeah, but it's really kind of tough on your body, though. So you're gonna be sore no matter what. Doing that much. Not bad doing like a 10-minute. Well, you're not downloading the movie. You're just streaming it. That's the same thing as downloading it. You're still getting the data from their computer onto your computer. It's not like it's not taking up gigabytes. Yeah, if you're watching a movie on 4K or whatever, you're actually downloading a lot. If you're watching a 1080p movie, you're still downloading quite a bit. Alexa, how much gigabytes is a movie to down or to stream? But you're not saving it. But that's still downloading it, though. How do you think it's getting onto your computer? There, you can have a pink flower. Probably likes pink flowers a bit. I don't know if she can't. I'll back out. Not sure. There's ghosts and stuff. I mean, it's just like what you're watching right now. Those movies aren't live, though. They're broadcasting it to your computer. But, I mean, there's still data transfer. And it's the same thing with this. You're transferring data down 1080p pixels times out 6,000 bits on the bit rate. You know, you're still downloading data for this, too. So, when you're downloading here and you're downloading a movie, then you're still getting a lot of data onto your computer. Your computer's just not, retaining it, like it's not storing it. Yeah, essentially they're the same. So, I mean, as far as it goes, let's see here. If there's much data usage. They're functionally the same, it says here. Both streaming and downloading involve a file being sent to a device. The key difference is that streaming file is simply played as it becomes available, while a download is stored onto your, onto the memory, right? So, you're a little more susceptible to lag when you stream versus having a copy on your computer. So if you download it first and then you watch it, then you're not worrying about your internet speed and stuff like that. Because it's not using up the pipe. If you think of like a water pipe, you're getting water from there, you're getting water from here. Then, if your pipe's full, then that's lag. But I guess I gotta work tomorrow, so I guess that's a good spot to wrap up. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. If you want to check out my YouTube, link is in the video description. Subscribe there if you can. It's free to subscribe there. If you haven't followed, follow here. If you want to check out the videos, make sure if you see a video from me, thumbs up, like it, because that helps a lot. And of course, if you want to share it with friends, do that. If you want to know what time I'm streaming at, 7 o'clock Pacific time is the time I normally start, which is approximately 3 hours ago. If you want to stop by and see what I'm doing, say hi. You're always welcome. For the poll, the result is yes. Actually won 57% of the vote. And no got 43% of the vote. Yeah, I'm going to head to bed shortly here. I got to work tomorrow. So, probably put that net away. There we go. But have a good night. Thanks for coming by. There we go. We got a star on our way out. All right. Catch you guys later.